Wrap that session of hot laps up. Sanders still on top. Holmes still in the second spot. Starks, Carrick, and now Zeb Wise cracking into your top five. Corey Day, Eric Fisher, Jesse Schlott. Let's take a look. A few more have pushed off. Well, as the cars stream out of the pit area, another 8 cars to grab hot lap times. You get a look from up top here at Skagit Speedway, measured at 0.28 miles around the center of it. That is per Outlaw measurements, taken right in the middle from the outside wall to the inside berm. So we call it a 3/10 mile. It's actually 0.28 around the middle. 1954 is when we got up and going, and of course David Gravel, your track record holder at 10.586 seconds. That was set in August of 2019. As we start picking up the pace, green flag coming out, and our cars are rolling up to speed. Zooming in at corner number 4, the black, white, yellow number 21 is Robbie Price out of Cobble Hill, British Columbia. Behind him, that is the 10, Dominic Gordon, Fresno, California, the former micro sprint superstar, climbing up the ranks now in wing sprint car racing. Gordon in the 10. Taking a look at it, we had one car in that group crack the top 5, and that was Bud Kading. Bud Kading in the 29 car, 12:027. Nice lap for Bud. So Bud Kading, the former USAC Silver Crown champion, third quickest overall of our final group to get hot laps here tonight. Nice lap for Kading. As that's going to get us ready to jump into time trials here. So time ends, getting ready to go. There's a look at the 24 of one of two different 24s over the course of the lineup. 24X of Chase Johnson. Johnson, our driver from Pengrove, California. There's Gordon's 10 car finding his spot in line. As everybody's stacked in and ready to go. So 48 cars, time trials coming up. First chance to pick up points here on the night at Skagit Speedway. 200 points to time in quick. 198 for second, 196 for third, and on down through. This not only goes to their accumulative score for Saturday night, but this will help line up the heat races coming up in a little bit, as they are 8 invert heat races, and our top 20 in points out of the heat races locked directly in the A main event. You do not want to be stuck in C and B mains here at Dirt Cup. First car to hit the racetrack is out of Tucson, Arizona, the Parker Automotive, Ken's and Leslie BG Products, Mental Tech Fabrications, TDR Concepts, Rock Knocker, number 15, Nick Parker on the track. Nick Parker, first time in tonight here at Skagit Speedway for Dirt Cup, number 52. Lap number 1 for Parker sets the pace at 12.095, 12.095. Top 32 will make heat race invert tonight. And he had big points on the line all the way through the format for qualifying. 12.126 for Parker, 12.126 the lap for Nick Parker. Next out on the racetrack, here is the 5 of Kinzer Cox. Kinzer Cox coming out. We're scoring him as the 5K this weekend, and Cox off the gas as he gets into turn number 1. It's the Ridgecrest Homes American Flowtech Lead RV Repair of Roseburg, Kistler Engines XXX Just Bathrooms car. So Cox is on the clock. This next time by will be his first time around. And Kinzer, lap 12, 2:23, 1-2-2-2-3. To our knowledge, it is his Skagit Speedway debut. Kinzer Cox in the 5 car. Storm is 5K over the weekend. And Cox's second lap is better at 12.150, 12.150. Qualifying next, one of our locals out of Burlington, Washington, the Grinders Automotive Marine, all-in construction, Hamilton Construction 96 of Greg Hamilton. Hamilton in the 96. Brought out round crew chief Daryl Turford to help work on the car here over the last back half of the week and here for Dirt Cup as Hamilton goes 12.214, 12.214. Second lap for Greg. Improves. Does not improve up the charts, but a better lap at 12.155, 1.2.155. Car number 7 next on the racetrack from Harrisburg, Oregon, the J&K Auto Repair, Adcox Heating Center, Action Rental and Events, top at Harvest Valley Specialties, number 7 of Tyler Thompson. Thompson on the clock in the 7 car, second quick at 12.128, 12.128 for Tyler Thompson. Second time by Thompson does not improve, 12.206. Our next qualifier is the 14B out of Snohomish, Washington. Sponsored by Yard by Nature, Bickford Motors, Jim Bass Trucking, AA Plumbing, and Aesthetics by Kenny. It is Bailey Jean. Bailey Jean out of the 4th corner. 360 winner here at Skagit Speedway. Goes 12.157 on our first lap. 12.157. Picked up that 360 win back in 2020 at the Crowdless at the time Skagit Speedway. Second lap moves her up to second quick, 12.105 for Bailey, 1.2.105 second quick time for Bailey Jean. New paint scheme, it is the Lymphoma Awareness paint scheme out of the 95 of Justin Youngquist. Sponsored by Ground Zero Gymnastics, Cascade Pizza, Jody Dines, your Brown McMillan agent, Crawford Garage Doors, Piazza Construction and Spring Landscape. First time around for JY, quick time at 12:056. Honoring his car owner Lisa Dines, who is battling non-Hodgkin's lymphoma at the moment. Justin Youngquist, second lap around, slower at 12:107, but quick time right now for Youngquist at 12:056. Coming out next, the 2015 Dirt Cup champion in the Messy Mutts. Thanks, Jerry. RPM Performance, Car-Mart USA, Blue Cow Car Wash, Shaylin Ray Motorsports, number 18 from Burlington. This is Jason Solwald. Solwald, second quick by 1,000. In fact, dead even on the time. It's 12:056. He tied Youngquist, but because Youngquist set the mark first, he's got the spot for now. Second lap, Solwald way better. New quick time. First guy into the 11s at 11:825. 1:18.25 for Jason Solwald. Fresh off Ohio Speed Week from Leduc, Alberta, in the Roots Racing Richmond Engines 8R. This is Skylar G. Skylar G running for Roots Racing. G's first lap, third quick, 12:091, 1:2091 for Skylar G. Has to feather the throttle a little bit through the corner. G, lap number 2, slower at 12:522. Coming out next, out of Fremont, California, the NOS Energy Drink, Matt Wood Racing, Southern Pacific Farms, MV Drywall, number 17W. This is Shane Golobic. Golobic, fantastic in a wing sprint car and just about anything open wheel that he drives. Golobic, lap number 1, is at 12:157, 1:2157, looking for a better lap number 2. Second time by Golobic, 12:125, picks him up to 6th quick. But Golobic looking for a better effort in time trials tonight. He is only 6th on the field so far, and it's early. We move on. One of the youngsters coming up from Fresno, California, in the Tarleton & Sons, Sencal Demolition, Art and General, Hutchinson Equipment, Grinders Automotive and Marine, number 121. Caden Steele on the clock. Steele, lap number 1 for him is 6th quickest at 12:114, 12.114. Second time around, 11:981, second quick for Caden Steele. So Steele, second quick at 11:981. Car number 73 from Hollister, California, in the NOS Energy Drink, Inland Rigging, MP Environmental, Shurken LLC, Sandblast Service Machine. This is Ryan Bernal. Bernal, the 73, first time by. Clocks in 12:619, 12:619. Lap number 2 for Ryan. And improves 12:359, 1:2359 for Bernal. Feature winner at Skagit Speedway, home of his first 410 win out of Enumclaw, Washington, in the Gravity Coffee PGH Excavating Donut, Siler's Concrete Cutting, Missile Motorsports car. The driver is Colby Thornhill. Thornhill, 12:141, slots him 9th on the field right now. Checkered flag, better effort on lap 2, 4th quickest at 12:065, 12.065. Rookie this year at Skagit Speedway after a long time off. Our next car to qualify will be our 13th qualifier, so the first quarter is done. Solwald, Steele, Youngquist, Thornhill, and G, 1 through 5 early. And let's fire off the next one. Rookie to the division out of Burlington, Washington, the Otis Concrete number 9 is Greg Otis. Greg Otis of the 9 car. Set time in. First Dirt Cup for Greg. Otis clocks in on his first lap at 14:546. Second time around for Greg, picks it up to 14:090, 14090. So, Automotive Racing Products qualifying continues. 13 cars in and 35 to go. Next out, from Sikeston, Missouri, driving the inland rigging, Dunkel Farm Specialty Fasteners JFM, Tom Dunkel Racing, number 17A. This is Hunter Schurenberg, 100% out with us for Dirt Cup. Excited to have him. White flag out. Hunter second, quick at 11.8, 63, 1-1, 8.63 for Schurenberg. Shout out to Clinton Boyles watching his cousin wherever he is. Checker flag is out. Schurenberg, lap number 2. And off the pace at 12.036, but second quick. Good time for Hunter Schurenberg in the 17A. Schurenberg takes the cool down lap. Ducks off the racetrack as we get ready for our next qualifier. Racing car number 66, a rookie to 410 Dirt Cup. Out of Arlington, Washington, the Pit Stop Laundry Services, Schaefer's Racing Oil, Pacific Performance Coatings, Bob and Mary Reynolds, CSI Construction car is Brett McGuy. McGuy in the 66. 13, 795 on lap number 1. And McGuy's second lap coming around. Clocks in at 14:21. The Bates Hamilton 42X, Justin Cox on the racetrack next. Diamond Plastics, Lippert Construction, Dan Ewert Sales, Mazingo Construction and Clow Valve Company. Cox out of Roseville, California. And Justin third, quick at 11.908. 119.08 for Justin Cox. As the green flag flies on our next competitor. The 9A of Luke Didiuk is next out. Didiuk in 9A. Out of Wannock, British Columbia. Pack Trucking, Rebel Fabrication, Richmond Engines, Triple X, and Don Ott. As Didiuk's first lap, 12.361. 12.361. And Didiuk fires off better. 12.195. 14th on the field for Didiuk at 12.195. Next out, our points leader. Our feature wins leader out of Puyallup, Washington. The TNC Concept Starks Racing AL Driveline. Newland Bar Service, Melby Fabrication, and Truck Repair, and his wife Allie sponsored number 55. It is Trey Starks. Starks, quick time. It's a tie though. 11.825 ties Jason Solwald for the fastest lap. Solwald would get credit if Starks doesn't beat it, and he doesn't. So Solwald still quick time. Trey Starks 2 at identical times of 11.825. Coming out next, this is the 29 of Willie Croft. Scorma's the 29W this weekend. Grinders Automotive and Marine, Rudine Racing, Americo Powder Coating, Novelli Auto Body, and Mark the Shark. As lap number 1 for Croft comes in at 12.156, 12.156. Second lap for Willie, better. Sixth quickest at 11.989 on 1.989. This is the 21T. Driver is Cole Macedo. Macedo in the 21T. Lemoore, California driver. Lap number 1 for Macedo. Clocks in at 7th quickest. 12.029. His sponsors are Tarleton & Son, Complete Parts and Equipment, High Performance Lubricants, and Bandy Associates. Second lap, Macedo into the 11s, 5th quickest at 11.953, 11.953. Qualifying off the corner, a Dirt Cup rookie in the 410s. It's Axel Loudman out of Cedar Woolley, Washington in the 7L. His sponsors are Dobbs Peterbilt, Campbell Brothers Fencing, Les Schwab Sketch, Ready Mix, and Mel Decker Racing. Sideways through the corner goes Axel. First time around for him. 14.184, 14.184. Loudman improves 12.753 on the second pass, 12.753. Next out and on to the racetrack is supposed to be, and there he is, engines fired on, the reigning Dirt Cup champion, the $82,000 man from last year, out of Aromas, California, in the Mitri Construction, Farmers Brewing Company, North County Plastering, Yuba, Sutter Aviation, FK Shocks number 2X. This is Justin Sanders. Justin Sanders into X. Sanders looking to defend the title. Sunday night at the Grays Harbor Raceway. Things got tense with Trey Starks in the late goings of that one. Time trial effort for Sanders right off the bat. It's 10th quickest at 12.066. 12.066 puts him 10th on the field. Second try, better. Fourth quick, 11.864 for Sanders. 11.864. Time trialing next, car number 5V. Running the Van Lair machine here this weekend from Roseville, California. It's the Bianchi Farms Craft Builders CCI Shark Racing Engines NOS Energy Drink car of Colby Copeland. Colby Copeland is 11th quickest at 12.074. 12.074 on lap number 1 for Copeland. Lap number 2, 11.970. 7th quickest for Copeland at 11.970. Here is the 2021 Dirt Cup champion. Car number 41 is Dominic Selzy in the Red Rose Transportation, Selzy Enterprises, Whipple Superchargers, Fuel Delivery Services, Sanders Engineering car. Selzy on lap number 1. In and across at 19th quick, 12.190. Tightly packed group of cars. Gonna need a better lap than that on lap number 2 for Dominic, who won on Sunday, and he is slower, so Selzy, 19th quickest at best with his qualifying effort. Coming out next, he was the Saturday night winner at the Knoxville Raceway. One of the high rollers had a high limit in the Sanders Engineering, Four Seas Construction, Sencal Services, Jason Myers Racing, Autry Plumbing, Myers Constructors car. It's Corey Day. Corey Day starts us off at 10th quick at 12.054, 12.054. One of the betting favorites coming into the weekend. Time trial lap, second time by, slower at 12.221. 1.2221, 10th quickest overall right now for Corey Day. Timing in next, it's Tanner Carrick in the 83T. Carrick, you see him all over at the Chili Bowl as he's a multiple-time feature winner, at least on a prelim night. Carrick's first lap in and around. Tanner comes through at 20th, fastest, 12.158. California Water, PA, CVC Concrete, Arai Helmets, K1 Race Gear, TC Guide Services. Lap number 2, 12.132, 18th quickest for Carrick. Dylan Bloomfield is next out. This is the 83V car. Bloomfield out of Oakley, California. The Bowman & Sons Trucking Star Property Management, Gary Silva Ranches, Wilton Rancheria, Velo Coin Exchange machine is caution flag out on the racetrack. We'll whip Bloomfield back up and going. Bloomfield, our 27th of 48 cars to time in. Heat race inversion number is 32, so once we hit 32, we will start bumping. Bloomfield on the hammer, white flag. This will be the first official lap on the clock. 11.289, lap number 1, 1.2289. Should put him 23rd overall. Lap number 2, 11.223. Still 23rd at 11.233 for Dylan Bloomfield. Coming out of Tacoma, Washington. Driver who has won in so many different divisions of open wheel racing in the Northwest. We can list them all off, but it'd take his entire time trial lap. It's the Fava Racing Engines Gordy Surwald Racing Speedmart EVM fabrication car of Evan Margison. Margison is 25th quick at 12.413. 1.2.413. Second lap for Evan. Improves 12.201. Only 23rd quick though at 12.201. Tightly packed field here for time trials tonight. In the 10 car, now out of Bow, Washington, Brock Lemley, the 2014 Dirt Cup champion. Pacific Coast Welding and Marine, Lemley Family Racing, Deming Speedway, KLR Suspension, Pioneer Garage for Brock. Lemley, 25th on the field so far at 12.258, 12.258. Checkered flag, Lemley better, 20th quick now at 12.153, 12.153. Time in our 30th car, the Dirt Cup rookie in the 24 of Tyler Anderson. Anderson out of Everett. Lap number 1 for Tyler. Crossed at 12.691, 12.691. Anderson Racing Enterprises, DeYoung Inc., Don Ott, and Smith Titanium for Tyler sponsors. Lap number 2. Hair off at 12.696, 12.696. Coming out next, one of our plethora of 21 cars. This is Jesse Schlottfeld. Schlottfeld's out of Arlington. Sponsored by Pacific Performance Coatings, Shark Racing Engines, Ridge Runner Wings, and Triple X. Jesse Schlottfeld in the 21. Schlottfeld, 12.049. 10th quick overall for Jesse. He's been a good qualifier this year. 2 quick times on the season for him. And looking for another. He gets in the 11-second bracket. He's 8th quick. Schlottfeld at 11.976. 11.976. Out of Angola, Indiana, it is the Rudine Racing, Sundollar Restoration, Race Rudine Foundation, Sage Fruit, Hager Realty, Ford Performance, number 26 of Zeb Wise. Zeb Wise in the 26. Looking to impress everybody this weekend. Zeb lap number 1 and lap number 2. Looking for Wise as we scroll in and through. We'll have to get back to you on that one. My system malfunctioning at the moment. See if we can get her back for you. So Wise not coming through on official timing and scoring at the moment. Now let's try it again. And he is 6th quick, 11.892. 11892, Zeb Wise 6 quick. Here's lap 2. 11.838, 11838 for Zeb Wise, who goes 3rd quickest of the night here at Skagit Speedway. Out next, this is Cam Smith in the 17. Smith, the 17 car, out on the racetrack. It's the Smith Adrian Motorsports entry. And lap number 1 for Cam. Crossed at 13th quickest, 12.032, 12.032. Lap number 2 at 12.235, 12.235. Next qualifier. This is the second of the Mitry construction cars. Car number 2M is Max Mitry out of Redding, California. Mitry Construction Farmers Brewing Company, Shark Racing Engines, Fast 4 Media, and Mockridge Engineering. Max's lap 30th quick at 12.240. Second time by. Mitry at 12.192, 12.192. Next car to qualify in car number 53 is Jesse Attard. Attard in the 53, the Spring Poultry Scorpion Raceway, Don Ott Racing Engines, Tyner Hurst Enterprises car. And Jesse in and through at 12.549, 12.549. Puts him at 32nd on the field so far. That is the bump line for the heat race inversion, so just barely inside it is Attard. Lap 2, 12.394, 12.394 for Attard. Our next qualifier is one of our 360 competitors here for the weekend, the 29K, Levi Kuntz. Out of Carnation, Washington, Liuna 292, George Anderson Company, Kerrigan Enterprises, Snow Valley Tree and Timber, Premier Excavating. As first lap time for Levi, 12.986. That'll put him 35 overall right now. And Kuntz, the lap time 13:261 on lap number 2. We got a car upside down coming out of the 4th corner, and that's the 1M of Mike Brown. So Mike Brown in the 1M upside down as Kuntz taking his cool down lap at a Kenai, Alaska, the GL Energy Services L&J Enterprises XXX Champs Equipment Rental. If you're missing an iPhone, we've got one turned into the ticket office. Just got to prove that it's you, but there is an iPhone turned in at the ticket office for you guys to pick up. Big thank you to K-Pro Auto in Stanwood, Stanwood's hometown auto repair shop, serving our community in Stanwood, Camino Island since 1999. K-Pro Auto. North Hill Resources has been providing quality landscape materials for all your project needs since 1997. Serving Skagit, Whatcom, Island counties, now offering construction services including septic installs and repairs. As we will fire off the next one. It is the 88N DJ Netto coming out next. Netto out of Hanford, California, the Netto Ag, Vanderpool Fuels and Lubricants, Mechanics Choice and Smith Tie sponsored car. DJ Netto on the clock. 31st quick into the invert at a 12.252. 1.2252. And lap 2, 12.149. 1.2, 149. 23rd now for DJ Netto. Next car to qualify is the 26 of Eric Fisher. Fisher out of Burlington, Washington, right up the street, in fact. As the former 410 track champion, multiple-time track champion across multiple divisions. Qualifies 9th fastest, 11:09.55. 1:19.55 for Fisher. The wing down, Race Redeem Foundation, Cavalli Construction Central Welding car. Second lap, 7th quickest, 11:08.84 for Fisher in 26. Well, this guy ripped a great lap in hot laps tonight. Let's see if that will transfer over. It's the 29 of Bud Kading out of Campbell, California. Bud's first lap. Clocks in 32nd quickest, 12:2.05. Car sponsored by Alviso Rock, Williams Roofing, Missile Motorsports, DF Rios Motorsports, and Wright Restoration. 12:09.4, 19th quick for Bud. Well into the invert for Kading at 12:0.94. Clocking in next, this is Dominic Gordon driving car number 10. Gordon in the 10 car, our next time trial. 10X is how we're scoring him this weekend. Lap number 1, 18th quick at 12:0.81. 12:0.81. It's the Gary Silva Ranches, Sylvia's Natural Beef, 10J Chassis, JS Design, Fortitude Driver Development car at a 12:0.98. 18th quickest for Dominic Gordon at 12.098. Next on the clock, it is Devin Borden, originally from Raymond, Washington, in the Borden's Auto Parts number 8. 11:09.74 on lap number 1. 1:19.74. Donut Racing Engines and Hikus Homes. Borden, 12:048, so sit him 11th at the moment. Devin Borden in the 8 car back at Skagit Speedway for Dirt Cup weekend. 21P of Robbie Price picked up a feature win at Willamette last week. The Saratoga Motorsports, Park Shark Racing Engines, Malahat Auto Wrecking, Grinders Automotive Marine, Cow Creek Mining and Exploration car. 21P on lap number 1. Price 15th quickest at 12:027. The 2019 Dirt Cup champion gets better. Lap number 2, 11:09.43. That's 9th quick at 1:9.43. Timing in next, one of our 360 competitors out of Oak Harbor, Washington, the After Hours Customs and Collisions, Lewis Auto Glass, Terraza Auto Detail, Black Market Speed. Special thanks to Bonfire Betty and Wade Underwood car. The driver is Dustin Gehring. Gehring's first lap, 13:335. And lap number 2 for Gehring, 13:421. Car number 46 to time in, Gage Garcia out of Lemoore, California, running for Keller Motorsports. It's the Justice Brothers, Monarch Brothers, Dawson Malden Contractors, CarQuest Crown Limousine sponsored car. Look out, Gage Garcia, upside down with violence. putting in the efforts to get things unattached so we can get a hook on the back of it and get the Keller Motorsports car back into its pit area. On our Flow Racing broadcast, going to take a very quick time out. We'll be back with more time trials live from the 52nd Annual Jim Raper Memorial Dirt Cup at Skagit Speedway. Well, race fans, quite the adventure rolling through that first 46 cars. Things happening at lightning speeds. Locals looking good so far, as qualifying will continue on once we can get the wreck clear. Gotta say a big thank you to Action RV, your family-owned and operated RV repair facility offering mobile service to your location or service at the shop. Come meet the friendly folks at Action RV. As well as a big thank you to Northwest Propane, known for longevity. They've been providing excellent propane services for over 77 years. Family-owned and operated for more than 4 generations. When you're looking for personalized quality propane services from a company you can trust, turn to Northwest Propane. Visit them online at nwpropane.net. Focus Midget Hot Laps will follow this. Midgets 2 heat races tonight. They've split their field in half, so we'll see the first 17 of them this evening, running 2 heats in a main. Welcome back to our live coverage of the 52nd Annual Jim Raper Memorial Dirt Cup. We're under red flag conditions, and now back to green flag conditions here for time trials. 2 more cars to go. Good to see Gage Garcia's 2K walk away from that flip. Coming out next from McKenna, Washington, the Taylor Onsite Advanced Pipelining R&D Construction Meets Translation Services CK Construction car. This is Lane Taylor. Lane Taylor at a time in. It's our 47th to time trial here. Again, Knoxville points format, 200 points for the quick qualifier, then down by 2 points per position, which right now is Jason Solwald. Taylor's going to be 16th quick at 12.019. 12.019. And lap number 2 comes in and across at 12.093. Final car to time in. This is the 24X of Chase Johnson. Johnson's 24X from Pengrove, California, sponsored by Toyota of Marin, Walnut Creek, and Sunnyvale. Avanti, King Concrete, Price Family Dealerships. As lap number 1 for Chase, 13.255. Digging for more. Got to get top 32 to make the heat race invert. And Johnson misses it. 38th quickest at 12.346. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It's an 8 invert for the heat races. So there will be some drivers who have to start a long ways back. But we do know Jason Solwald has banked quick time tonight. Trey Starks at 11.825 ran the exact same lap. Why? So Starks and Solwald, exact same lap time at 11:08:25. Ryan Bernal and more coming from the outside looking in here on their heat race action. As we get ready for the Northwest Focus Midgets. Green flag out for the Focus Midgets as they hit the racetrack. On the track, you see the 32 of Jared Peterson. Peterson, the In-Laws Motorsports car. Behind him, that is the 48 of Tanner Holm out of Monroe. Holm in the 48T. Hard in the right rear tire out of the corner. 7S of Eric Turner driving for Bob and Lori Scott. 3T of Tyler Luce out of Linden, Washington on racetrack. The orange, white, and black car. Picking up behind him, that looks like the 09 of Levi Harless out of Arlington, the Rusty Becker Special. As hot lap session number 1 all finished up. Looks like cars from that first heat race were out there for that first hot lap. So first and 9 on Raceway. As we get ready for heat race number 2. Coming out to the track for their practice session here for the Northwest Focus Midgets. Sun-drenched Skagit Speedway here on a Thursday night. Quick announcer's correction here. It will actually be Starks getting credit for quick qualifying. They do not go off of who set it first. They go off of the second lap. So Starks actually hits the 200. It'll be Solwald getting the 198. Both drivers got to be happy. That's a lot of points in their back pocket, but it will be Starks at 200 points. Solwald 198. Not done by who set the lap first, but better lap number 2 time. My correction on that. Heat race 2 on the track for their hot lap session. As green flag out for these drivers. Again, if you're following live timing and scoring on My Race Pass, you can catch the laps as they're rolling across. The official timing and scoring software of Skagit Speedway and the Northern Auto Racing Club. They sponsor wheel packing and hot laps as well for the Northern Auto Racing Club. Getting a look on racetrack at some of the drivers. Pick out some of the midget car numbers can be very hard as these cars so very small. That is the 48 of Stuart Lee out of Campbell River, British Columbia. The all-red car, you'll see a 48T and Tanner Holm. Not to be confused with Tanner Holmes. Out and around, that should be Brianna Peterson in the 5B machine. Peterson, wife to Jared Peterson, who you saw in the In-Laws Racing 32. Our most recent feature winner, that's 13A of Alex Peck down the front straightaway. As we will see a bunch of the cars pull in and off the track. Peck gets the quickest lap, not laps. Jared Peterson second, Tanner Holm 3, Eric Turner 4 for the Northwest Focus Midgets. Well, we are through the qualifying portion of our show. Opening ceremony scheduled for
Well, we're finally here. The 52nd annual Jim Raper Memorial Super Dirt Cup here at Skagit Speedway, and it's night number 1. Hello and welcome to tonight's pre-race pit walk and talk. I'm track pit reporter Eric List. I'm happy to have you along with me. The weather this weekend is looking beautiful tonight, and the rest of this weekend is going to be a lot of sun and a lot of nice weather for great racing here at Skagit Speedway. The NARC 410 sprint cars join us, and so do the Northwest Focus Midgets. For the 410s this weekend and tonight and tomorrow night specifically are all about earning points. How well can you score points to set yourself up for that big payday, that big purse that everyone wants come Saturday. Tonight is going to start with qualifying, heat racing, and how well you can run into the A-main to get those points. Come A-main time, we'll take the top 20 in points to lock them in, with the top 16 going into an invert, meaning if you're high point on the night going to the A-main, you'll start 16th. If you're 16th, you'll start first. Repeat that process for every position, and there's your invert. Tomorrow night, that invert will be even more. So it's all about scoring points and locking yourself in for Saturday. With that, let's head down to the pits and check things out. And we hit a couple big hitters right off the bat. Zeb Wise, Dominic Selzy, DJ Neto, 3 cars among really many to watch. Corey Day off in the distance too. First, 41, Dominic Selzy won on the 5th and final night of the fastest 5 days in motorsports over at Grays Harbor. We continue to move along. The 14, Corey Day, won 2 preliminary nights last year at Dirt Cup. Did not get the win on the final night. Been racing this year with the High Limit Sprint Car Series, but has brought the 14 here to Skagit, ready to go once again, and is going to look to improve. Chase Johnson, the 24 here as well. Before this, it was the fastest 5 days of motorsports, kind of all leading up into Dirt Cup. Cole Macedo, who we'll get to down the line, won the points title. Justin Sanders, Justin Cox, Tanner Holmes, and Chase Johnson, your top 5. The 121 of Caden Steele, you get a good look at that car parked right next to the 19 of Kobe Thornhill. And we come across not 1 but 2 Mintry Motorsports cars. The 2X, that's Justin Sanders. He's your defending Dirt Cup champion. The 2XM is Max Mintry. So 2 Mintry Motorsports cars. The 2X is your defending Dirt Cup champion. Justin Sanders led every lap last year en route to a dominating final night and win. So walk closer, there's the 21 of Cole Macedo, as aforementioned, won the fastest 5 days in motorsports points title. Good look at that 21 car. Need to move along. The 18T, he won the opening night of the fastest 5 days in motorsports. Tanner Holmes has been here already at Skagit Speedway to get some laps and is now back here for Dirt Cup. Had a solid Dirt Cup last year. Looks to try to improve on that this year as well. And how can you not talk about the local guy, Trey Starks? He's won in everything, 410, 360 Sporties this year at Skagit Speedway. He has done it all. Parked right next to the 95, Justin Youngquist, sporting new colors. Debuted for this weekend. A nice green color to that car. Robbie Price, another winner during the fastest 5 days of motorsports leading up here, won on night number 4. Has ran very well here at Skagit Speedway. We keep walking along, start to enter some of the Northwest Focus Midgets. They're split into 2 separate groups. So one group goes tonight, one group goes tomorrow, and they all come back for Saturday. 17W, Shane Golovic, parked right next to another 17. We'll walk closer. Hunter Schoenberg makes his Skagit Speedway debut in the 17A. 100% Hunter Schoenberg going to be a driver to watch here tonight and really throughout this entire weekend. Stronger look at more of the Northwest Focus Midgets who are all here. But tonight, again, all about points for the 410s. 2-lap single car qualifying, 4 heat races, top 20 in points. Go to the A-main 16 car invert for night number 1. We'll take 2 from the C to the B and 4 from the B to the A. With that, thank you for joining me on Eric's pre-race pit walk and talk tonight here at Skagit Speedway.
All right, so Eric List from the pit area giving you a little idea of What's to come? You've already seen time trials. Heat races are due up right after opening ceremonies coming up next.